Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
What else? You guys something else?
No,
Really?
I'm just chilling now.
Um, all I can think of that really was going on this year was just all the trailers that came out.
Dude, I know.
Like,
Like too many though. It's
like
like,
I
come
was like, oh
on.
man, this movie's gonna come out. This movie's gonna come out. A lot of like movies, and I think the big ones were like Fantastic Four,
Hmm.
the Jurassic World movie that's coming out.
I didn't see that trailer.
You didn't?
Mm-mm. I didn't even know there
Was
was another one
Scarlo?
going. Who?
Scarlo.
Who's that?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, when did we start calling her Scarlo?
That's what they call her.
Oh, is it? Who is they?
Oh, they got me. They got me. Yeah, my wife. My wife.
That was for you. You
My
know
wife
who
is
you
gonna
are.
get
I
me
got
for
your
that.
back. I got your back.
No, I think for me, I'm just watching a lot of content. I was watching the new Spider-Man animated show on Disney Plus. Really like that show. Really dig it. Is it Your Neighborhood Spider-Man?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
You need to watch it. It's
You
really
think
good.
so?
Really good. I was watching what is it called? Secret Levels on Prime, where they did all the different games. They did like Mega Man. They did certain games I've never heard of.
I don't think I've even heard of that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, remember I told you that it was different animations for different games. Like it's all a bunch of different games.
I don't remember you
And
telling
the
me about
intro
that.
has like a GameCube intro where it does the little box and all that.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I knew you were not gonna know what I was gonna talk about. So
Yeah, but one that did come out was the I think it's still relevant to talk about. It's probably the Fantastic Four one.
mhm.
Now, what I'll say is that I think I'm a pretty decent Fantastic Four fan. Um, the
Wait,
first few movies.
wait, pause. But you just said on our review, which you, if you guys want to see, that you're half a Marvel fan. So how are you going to say you're a Fantastic Four fan?
Did you not hear me? What I said? I said I'm a decent Fantastic Four fan.
But
That's
decent
meaning
means you're like pretty like in it.
no. Decent is like bare minimum, isn't it?
Mm.
Like you said, you're like, oh, this place is decent. It's a decent.
Oh, that's
You
how
know what I
you.
mean?
That's how you're meaning it.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
like that's what I mean. Like I'm a Fantastic Four
Because
because I like the Fantastic Four movies.
we've seen all the old ones together.
Yeah,
The old the where it had
like Silver Surfer.
the Silver Surfer one.
Wait, what's her name? What's her? She's
Jessica Alba?
so annoying in that movie,
Jessica
bro.
Alba?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah. Well, the guy that played Mr. Fantastic in those ones did pretty good.
he did good, but also Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans as Torch.
Flame on.
Oh, isn't that Torch?
Human Torch, but you said Flame on, like.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember. And the Rock guy, whatever he is,
The Thing.
yeah, that thing. He he did good as the Thing. Now this is just basing off the trailer. Okay, we're just basing off the trailer.
So you're talking about the new trailer.
Yes.
Okay.
It's so hard not to compare, right? Because once you have one of something already and you see the next of what's next in line, Pedro Pascal is in every single show, every single movie that you're watching now. He's in everything. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but he's in everything, right? You would think that maybe we get some new blood, you know what I mean? New people to see. But I'm not mad about it. The girl, I have no idea who she is. I don't know what she's in.
She's from the Fast and Furious movies.
That's probably why I don't know what she's in.
She's from
those
the
movies are
spin-off
garbage.
Wait, hold on. She's from the spin-off producer. What's that movie? The one where it's Hobbs and Shaw, which is a spin-off of Fast and Furious.
I don't know what that is.
She's Vanessa Kirby. This is her name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Vanessa Kirby, and I agree with you with the Pedro Pascal thing.
But I'm not. Look, I just want you to know I'm not like downing anybody because I haven't seen the movie. I can't do that yet, but I probably will.
Well,
so the girl, I have no idea where she's from. Obviously, you know where she's from. I don't know where she's from. The Flame On kid, whatever. I don't know. Flame On.
It's Human Torch.
I think we just talked about this, right? That just happened. Like we
It's
just.
the Human Torch.
Yeah. That guy. I have no idea who he is either.
He's from Stranger Things.
No.
Marlena, he's from Marley. He's from Stranger Things. He's the guy that's playing D&D with the kids.
He is Eddie.
He's the.
He's the rock guy.
That's him?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to rewatch it. The trailer. And then the thing. He doesn't.
Can I interject here?
Let me just give the last.
Okay.
Let me just the last. What I want to say is that the initial look at the trailer, I wasn't impressed. It doesn't make me want to watch the movie. I'm probably still gonna watch it because we'll probably review it as a content thing, but I didn't feel anything. That's all I want to say.
Okay, my turn. Pedro Pascal, I'm not too big on that casting. He'll do all right. Vanessa Kirby, I don't mind her as one Invincible Woman. She to me looks like the people that had a gripe over was that she looks older.
Really?
They wanted like a young woman looking because that's what people were saying online. They people were saying, oh, why can't it be someone younger, more popular? That's what they're saying.
Okay.
And the thing is, the guy from the Bear, the cooking show, The Bear. He's the cousin that runs the shop.
Wait, the guy from Shameless?
No. It is that guy's cousin.
Oh, the older guy. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
he's in it.
He's the thing.
Oh, he's the thing.
Yes.
Oh.
So
they made him sound girly.
Well, that was another thing, is that they didn't give his voice is supposed to be like, it's clobbering.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
And he had a normal like, hey, you're mixing up the spices. It's almost
Put some spices in.
And
Okay.
that's like, it was like, no,
Yeah.
it didn't work. People didn't like that.
It didn't hit.
But
Go ahead.
remember, these are, I mean, yes, they're well-known actors, but this is a different group. So it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. People didn't like that. It took a while probably to grow on people. This might take a little bit for.
But they didn't have a previous Guardians of the Galaxy group. I think that's what it is. People are comparing to what they've already seen, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm comparing to what I've already seen. Now, Jessica Alba, do I think she's the best Invisible Woman? No. I remember her screaming through the whole movie, and it's like, bro, just shut up. No one asked. You know what I mean? But like, Mr. Fantastic did great. Or I thought John Krasinski would have been a great Mr. Fantastic.
That's what everybody wanted. Him and Emily Blunt.
I don't know about Emily Blunt
I think they would have done great.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Because have you seen Edge of Tomorrow with her?
No.
I
don't watch movies. That's
you
what
don't
sucks.
watch movies.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I think that was just a big one. Because remember, I keep up with all that stuff. So for me, it's like, I got to. And I was like, we should react to it. And I was just like, but it's cute. Marley wanted her break, so we can't. So it's like.
I needed that break. Bro.
And then, I will say though, I'm gonna still give it a chance. You said you're not gonna go watch it though.
If we need to react to it, I'll watch it. Like we did that with Captain America. I didn't really want to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was still fun though for us to do.
Yeah, I mean,
we were in the movie parking lot with these lights.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. We should have taken a picture of that setup.
And then we're like, oh yeah, we're trying to be animated. Hey, but I did like my popcorn bucket though. My with the shield and
you're welcome.
Straw. Yeah, Marley bought it for me.
You're welcome. Marley. Got you, bro.
But
yeah, dang, I didn't know that they wanted to cast Emily Blunt for that. But she's a great actress.
That's what people wanted, was John Krasinski, because we did get him in.
We did.
Multiverse of Madness.
We did.
And I'm like, he looks the part.
He does.
But I think it was just like
two on the hit, like.
I think it was just like, oh, let's just give him fan service, and like see what happens. And they did.
But But why not answer to the fans at that point?
Because
You think he's too cheesy for that kind of role?
I
For
don't.
that?
I think it was just not in the cards.
You think he did like the whole gym,
Do it one
like
more
from The Office?
time. I think so.
You know what I mean? Where he's like, he's just always be that guy. But he does good in The
I'm gonna
Quiet
give it a
Place.
chance because
No, I will too.
because everybody wants to get mad at everything, bro. Like it's like if it's not who they think it is, they're gonna throw a fit, and it's gonna be, oh, I wanted this character, the Pedro Pascal thing. I'm like, you guys haven't even seen the movie. I mean, the only person I think looked sick was, I don't know if you saw the villain Galactus. He had like a bit. Oh, did you even see the trailer?
Yeah, I think I did. Where they're all in a kitchen.
Well, did you at least like their suits? Did you like the vibe of like the 60s, or I think it's based in
No.
the 60s?
I don't know why.
I think it's because remember, this is Marvel's first family in the comics. So they're trying to make it like a family vibe in the 60s, like they're all together, family oriented. That's why he says Fantastic Four, the first steps.
So the other Fantastic Fours that came out, that's not supposed to be, that was never supposed to be a part of the MCU then. That storyline.
The old movies, you're saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're not there yet.
Like, we don't know if those movies are like,
They may.
no, not like if they'll come out. Like, that's not what I'm asking. Like, you know how like there are certain things that are just not meant for the MCU, like the old X-Men movies, you know what I mean? But their X-Men is a part of the MCU. They just couldn't because of the rights and stuff like that. Is that the same thing with the old Fantastic Fours?
No. So Fantastic Four was like the X-Men. The rights came over. So they can if they wanted to.
So initially it wasn't a part of the MCU because of rights and stuff like that?
Yes, exactly.
Well, that makes more sense.
So that's why they're able to do it now. It's because they have the rights back.
Mm.
And people have been asking for Fantastic Four for the longest time.
I wonder why.
Because it's like a, well, to be fair, it's the comics. And Doctor Doom, who was their villain, the Fantastic Four villain.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah. And
So excited.
I mean, we saw who got announced for Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah, that's old news.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yep.
Like months ago.
Iron Man.
So it's like, oh shoot, that's why they did that, to bring him back, to bring Robert Downey Jr. characters back in something else.
Because they're trying to revive the MCU.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
it's a sad thing.
It's a sad thing.
It sucks.
I think the revival of the MCU has to be X-Men. Just the big reboot of the X-Men, and like the thing you can do is there's a comic book run called X-Men versus Avengers. And that's something big you can do.
But which Avengers? Are we talking about the one that Anthony Mackie's going to try to build? Because he is not him.
It's that bad, huh?
You're telling me that the Avengers versus the X-Men is going to be that Avengers? If that's what comes out to what it is going to be, I'm no longer going to be half a Marvel fan.
Then what are you going to be?
I'm just going to be a Wicked fan forever and just watch the Wicked movies over and over and over.
Defying gravity.
Such a good song. That's not how it goes, but it's such a good song. You made like a weird rendition.
So yeah, if they just go with the X-Men, I feel like, which they're already doing, they're trying to get the new cast for the X-Men and all that. I feel like I mean, I don't know how many times you can do the Hugh Jackman thing where you just bring him back as Wolverine. I mean, I loved it. I'm not saying I didn't love it. I'm just saying.
I know. I agree.
We need new characters, guys.
I agree.
Come on, let's get it going. They're taking their time with it, which is fine. But I'm just like, come on, let's go.
I would be okay with Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill?
I really would. If he had to pass the torch, Hugh Jackman, I would really be excited for Henry Cavill.
I see it. I mean,
I think he would do great.
They did it.
I mean, he was an okay Witcher, but I think because for that part, right, you can only be so much as the Witcher. You can be so much more. Well, that's the problem, right? Because of the whole thing with the Superman. He was gonna be Superman and then no
They
longer
did
gonna
him
be
dirty though.
Superman. They did him dirty because he was a wonderful, wonderful Witcher.
Oh man, he was so good
He
as
was
the
so
witch.
good.
I love
Have you
that show.
seen any of the trailers with Liam
Heck no.
Hemsworth?
No, I don't.
They made him look a lot like Henry Cavill, though, I
Really?
will say. Yeah, I think they really, really didn't want
There
to.
was just something about the first season of that show though that just like
Oh, the whole show.
well, the whole show
I loved
too.
watching the whole show.
I mean,
Even the prequel that came out, right? There
I
was a
didn't watch
prequel.
it because it wasn't part of the books.
For the guy who is like always like you gotta watch all the
Well, I started watching it.
Spider-Man neighborhoods of the mutants in the multi-universe where Doctor Strange is the guy who's like testing all the possible. Yeah. For that guy, I'm surprised.
It was. I was just like, is this gonna go anywhere? Is this connected? And when I found out it was not connected, I was like, oh,
It was still good though.
it wasn't bad.
I watched
I
it.
watched majority of it. I think I stopped watching after like a couple episodes in. I just stopped watching it. The one that took me forever was that Lord of the Rings show. It took me forever to watch.
I didn't even watch the second season.
Me
I really
neither.
wanted to.
You did?
I really wanted to, yeah. But I have a hard time like committing to shows and movies and stuff like that if I'm not interested.
That's what I did during the break. It's like I'm gonna commit to finishing my shows. And I know we didn't grow up with this show, and I was always a hater of it when my wife would watch it, but we watched
If
Seventh.
you bring up The Sopranos again, I'm
No,
gonna just.
we watched Seventh Heaven.
What is that?
Seventh Heaven.
Oh no, you too?
Bro, I'm hooked. I think we're on season 5 or 6. And I was a hater. I was like, why are you watching that show? It's so corny. I got hooked.
Well, I'm
It
rewatching.
happens every time with with my wife. She's like, I'm going to put on this show. I'm like, okay, I don't care. And then I get hooked. And then I'm engulfed. And I'm like, don't watch it without me. She goes, can I watch it without you? I'm like, no, don't watch it without me. I'm like, okay, fine, that's okay. She goes, no, I won't watch it without you.
You're such a. Just play your games,
Bro. It just I'm all over the place. I'm like, but I try to catch up. And then I force myself to finish the show that I'm watching because I'm like, I'm not gonna not finish this show that I'm watching. Like that Secret Levels one, I finished it.
Cool.
I didn't like all the episodes, but I finished it. I'm making sure to keep up. Like I watched the second season of Silo. I don't know if you've heard of that show.
Yeah, I actually heard it was really good.
And I was like, I finished it, and I can't wait for the next season. Like I was happy to not be worried about editing and doing all this stuff because like I want my time off too.
Yeah,
So I think it was a well needed break.
I think so
Yes.
too. Oh, there's more that we do than just the podcast. So
Yeah, that's true.
there's a lot of things we have outside of this that
That's true.
take a lot of our time too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I watched anything because sometimes I'll surprise myself and just pick a show and I'll watch it. I think the only show that I always come back to that I've seen probably like
New Girl.
8 times. No, Grey's Anatomy. I love watching Grey's Anatomy. I love it. I
So-
love it. I love it. I love it.
Audience, podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. The thing about Grey's Anatomy, it's not a bad show. It's just depressing. It makes me sad.
Well, when you're sad and you watch something sad, it just goes hand in hand.
No, but
I'm just kidding. I'm not sad.
no, but the thing is it's
I'm not sad.
it's a downer.
Dude, it's so good because it's
The
like
story is great. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a few episodes. I'm like, this is a great show, but
but I
it's
want to
because
preface
it brings me back to my past when I was a young buck.
What?
That House would come on. Remember that show
Oh,
House?
no. That's totally different
Wait,
from
wait,
Grey's
wait, wait,
Anatomy.
wait. Hold on. Let me explain.
So different.
Let me explain to the people. Let me explain. I would watch House, and I was such a hypochondriac that I thought I had all the stuff that was going on.
This is true. You are a
And
hypochondriac.
let me tell you a story. I was a hypochondriac, and I said, I feel something in my heart. And my parents took me to the urgent care. It was just gas. Okay? So when I watch those type of shows, I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to know. And then it makes you think. It's like, oh, it's so sad.
But I think
Someone's dying on the bed and they're opening them up and it's by the cut of it's by down to the wire. No,
I think House is more realistic than Grey's though.
you think so?
Yes, like the scenarios in House are
We gotta find
more.
what's going on. Do you have something in your eyes, or like the way the
Grey's
guy talks?
Grey's Anatomy is just like it's pure drama. It's a drama series.
Well, they're all drama series.
But House is like
It's the one guy. He's rude.
legit about medicine in the show. These guys in Grey's Anatomy, they're just having sex. They're just doing whatever they want to do.
Excuse me?
They're like messing around. Like there's someone dying in the room and someone's having sex. You know what I mean? Like,
It really?
I'm serious. That's how the show is. It's
Jeez.
all drama. It's all drama. New ones suck. I only rewatch it because the old ones make me feel like I don't know. They like bring a certain happiness to my heart. I don't know. That's why I like rewatching them.
Yeah.
But that's all that I do is rewatch stuff.
It's
You
like,
know
what is
this.
it? Your comfort show?
Yes.
Is that what you would call it?
Just like annually, I'll watch Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
You know, annually, I'll watch that.
I just got to get through the first two, then I'm good.
You do?
You're a wizard.
Wait,
Harry.
I didn't know you liked him. Oy.
You touched my foot, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Too close, dog.
It's weird. But yeah, that's my show. I still haven't finished The Flash.
Flash was good.
The Flash, I have like one
I used to keep up with
season left.
Arrow, Flash, The Legends of Tomorrow.
Supergirl?
I only watched like the first season and I lost interest. Man, that takes me back though. I was so invested
Yeah.
to all those shows. Except remember, I didn't have a wife or a daughter, so I could binge watch until midnight or past midnight.
Yeah. But I'd rather watch a stream than a show than a movie or anything like that.
I haven't been keeping up with streams, to be honest with you, because I'm like,
Honestly, good for you.
it's the same drama.
It's the same drama over
It's
and over
the
and
same
over.
thing.
I found like these small streamers that I like to really watch where I hate playing scary games. I'll never play a scary game. I don't think I'll ever play one unless I'm playing with somebody. But I love watching like there's a streamer, she plays nothing but indie horror games and I think they're so intriguing. I think they're so fun.
Well, I think that's something we can get into soon, where we could play a scary game together.
I don't know if I want to.
We'd be together.
Doesn't like me
And
inviting
then
us
we'd
to
go
do
watch
that.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
That's such a lie. We'll go watch Wicked.
Hey, I'll watch Wicked again. I'll
You're
watch
a
Wicked
fake
again.
fan.
I'm not a fake fan.
Big fan.
I changed my opinion.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, that's what you know what else was kind of crazy that kind of broke out over the last couple months, which it always does. It always makes its way back to being extremely popular.
Okay.
Pokemon cards.
Bro, I was thinking the same thing.
Pokemon cards. There was what, a year and a half ago where we were like, yeah, this is it.
This is it.
Pokemon cards are way, way back. And then they died. No one wants to open Pokemon
It's
cards.
because they get expensive. Or they're not worth as much.
Have you seen the there's like this Generation 1 fossil box? It's like a old school fossil, they call it the fossil box, and it's going for 10 grand.
Why?
10 grand. Because it's a first generation. You have a see, that's what's crazy to me. You have the what am I trying to say? The opportunity to open like a charger that's gonna be worth what?
Thousands of dollars.
You think so? I
Or
don't think there's a
like
Charizard that's. I don't think.
Well,
I don't know what the highest paying card is. That's what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
it's because you got to think how like there's like a shadow, or they see what's on the card. It's like a shadow in the back. That's not, and then you got to get it graded through PSA, and if it's a grade 10, then it's worth even more, and all that stuff. So it's a big deal.
No, right. But I'm wondering if there's ever been a card that's pulled that can.
Oh, you mean outdo a Charizard?
No. That can offset buying like a $10,000 fossil box. Whatever you get in that box, is there a card that's worth to pay off what you just paid for just the box itself?
I got you.
You know what I mean? Is there even a card that's worth that? Like I don't even know. Like who is
A
paying?
Venusaur?
You know which ones are expensive that will always be expensive? Any of the EV evolutions.
Oh, dude,
Umbreon,
those
Leafeon,
are so cool.
Jolteon, Iceon. I don't
You
think
know what's my new favorite? Umbreon, the black one.
Umbreon's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is one of my
I
favorites.
will always be Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always Charmander main.
Yeah, I know.
But the craziness that I saw in those videos, bro, where they were selling them at Costco for those packs.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, people are literally
Like
punching.
they were. I remember seeing a guy holding one in one hand, and he's legit punching some
bro,
other
I'm
guy
like, what?
like this, and he's like spinning
Over
around.
some cards, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I get, and then they had to like limit 10 boxes per person. I'm like, still 10 boxes?
Yeah.
Give them only 2.
I saw. Then they had to start having a person just at the spot where they put them.
Yes,
Having to
I
pass
did
them
see
out.
that.
Isn't that crazy?
That was wild, dude. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
It's not worth it that much for me. I'm a fan, but
you know what happened was that, you know how it came back? I got a little addicted to like buying packs every time I went to Walmart. I stopped because I had like a Funko obsession. I still kind of do.
yeah, once you get addicted to something,
Yeah,
you get
I
addicted
had
to
to
something.
stop because I had no more space. But I went through the Pokemon card thing. We were going through it for a little bit,
Yeah.
you and I.
Like every time we went to Cracker Barrel, I bought you a card. I bought myself a card.
We were going through it.
They're like the $5 packs.
And I literally bought the sleeves, the hard cases for
Yeah, I
them.
remember.
And I was like, I still have them put away, but they're there, bro. I'm just waiting to like
Mine's are all
see
sitting
when I
in
can pull them out.
They're all sitting in a box.
But you know what else is funny?
What?
Is my daughter. She, you know how they have the Happy Meal Pokemon boxes?
Yes. I got her one yesterday. I have 2 cards hidden.
Did you do that? I took the shiny, the holographic one out, and I gave her the janky ones. And there's the one where she has another box that hasn't been opened. I'm gonna open it to see what I get. But bro, because she doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
I'll give it to her when she's older.
Yeah.
But I took those.
You and I did the exact same thing because I watched her. Oh my gosh. I literally was like, she's not looking. I opened the pack and she wasn't paying attention. And I'm like, okay, these are 2 shinies. I've never had this. And I hid them.
Oh my god.
So I have them somewhere downstairs and I was like, here, you can have
Yeah, I
these
put them
other
in my
2.
stack. I was like, I'm taking this. She's not gonna know.
Bro, but I saw creators going to McDonald's buying like 10
Yes.
Happy Meals at a
Yes.
time just to open up
Yes.
those packs. And you only get 4 cards, 4
I'm
or 5
like, we
cards.
need to be doing this. This would be fun.
No,
This would be a fun video.
Who's gonna eat all those Happy Meals?
Somebody will.
We can give them to homeless.
Homeless?
Did you just raise your hand? No, you're not having our Happy
That's a
Meals.
lot of burgers, man.
It's a lot of burgers.
Yeah, but they're gonna get cold after a bit.
He's gonna be in the car with us.
Pass them back. I'll finish them.
Yeah.
True, bro. That's crazy.
That is something we're trying to get our producer to do, though. Although he streams, he doesn't have anything with a camera or anything like that.
I told him, bro, I'll set you up, man. I'll get a capture card.
Is this my face?
Do this.
I don't know if you want to reveal my camera though, because it's like I'm in a Zoom call.
I mean, will you be able to fit through this area? We have so many stuff here.
What do you guys want me to say?
We just want you to get your PC.
Bro, quit jacking up your PC, bro.
Man, this guy, it's so crazy how it happened to you because when I got my PC, you got yours the same week. Huh? You got yours the same week. And I was like, if I have this PC, it's going to take me 2 weeks top to get it running. Sure enough, 2 weeks top, I had it running, right?
A lot of problems.
This guy got a PC. He had it running, and then his friends started giving him parts for free, which is great. No, that's great. But then he goes and buys a new case. I'm like, wow, which is even more great. Then all of a sudden,
What's going on, bro?
It doesn't fit in the motherboard. So he starts drilling holes in the motherboard.
Go ahead. You could. Everybody, welcome to producer.
Let's see how this goes.
Don't jack out the camera.
Ah!
Don't jack out the camera.
I don't know how we.
You gonna fit?
Well,
Okay, hold on. Okay, take my spot.
All right, this is my guest appearance here.
Face reveal.
Wow. Jeez, that is like 4K.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that is 4K.
Ooh. Hi guys.
Producer.
Can I say my full name or I mean?
No, you don't have to say your.
I'll go off Monty.
Monty.
So that's me. Producer, sometimes part-time worker, part-time streamer,
part-time streamer.
part-time. Gosh, a lot of things.
Homie thought it was the best idea to drill holes into his motherboard that was gifted to him.
So hold on, I didn't drill holes. That's where everyone's getting confused because you sent that gift.
Yes.
Someone saw it. I didn't.
You did say that you drove.
You did say that.
I said that, but I was being dramatic. You know, I was just being a little dramatic. But it was more. It was
Right.
mostly like they had the holes there, and I grabbed the tool just to make the holes bigger. You know, just a little. You know.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Sorry, that's
Hey
crazy.
yo.
But I was just trying to. I don't know what I was doing.
First
this is my first time, doing a PC kind of thing. I wanted to.
On a new motherboard.
Yeah, and I found out how much it was.
How much? How much?
Like $350.
What was 300?
The motherboard.
That was gifted to me. I didn't know. If I would have known
that
that,
makes
been
us
like, I wouldn't touch it at all.
so much
Why
more.
It
would
was so
you
nice.
YouTube the thing?
I
But
did.
you didn't even ask for help. You should have asked for help. We were so in the PC mind that we were like, we know how to build it from scratch, even though we don't. Oh, $350 for
Yeah,
a motherboard.
$350. So
And
that's on the drain.
and
Oh.
a CPU that was gifted to him.
So CPU is okay, but the pins in the motherboard for the CPU, two pins are missing. So that's shot. So that kind of just was a cherry on top.
Guys, we need sponsors to help him out. Come on.
Nah,
My Twitch is right here, linked.
I'm
right
not.
Here, so
Yeah,
you can
we're
find
gonna
me
put
there.
his Twitch there
Right
because
there,
he
but,
just started streaming.
But yeah, I was just wanting to get a good feel, like how I want to do it. I don't want to buy it pre-built. So I was like, okay, I want to get a good feel.
I get it.
Learn everything, but I bought that. Gosh, I don't know when I bought it. It's been months now since I've.
So
turned it on,
when I
used
talked about
it.
getting my PC, yeah, that's when he got his. So it's been about close to 2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit more.
Your
Yeah.
PC, man.
Yeah.
Why aren't you on your PC? Why aren't you streaming on your PC?
Yeah.
And tell us right now we know why.
So like, the money I didn't want to spend on a new PC, I'm gonna have to spend it away in parts. So I was like,
Yep.
so it's gonna take me a while, but it's fun
We'll be
learning.
praying for you.
Thank you. That's
We'll
what
be
I need.
doing
That's what I
whatever
need.
we
I need-
can
I
for you.
need another prayer.
Dude, next time ask for help. You have so many people available. Like even your friends try to help you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help you build it. I was like,
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
That's
Yeah.
even
He's like, I'll
worse.
help you build it. I'm like,
That's even
I got it, bro. Don't worry, I got it.
worse.
And
Are you just so like okay, real question.
Yeah.
Are you just prideful about it? Like you want to like be like I did this, like you want to have pride in you doing it
Mm.
or you just didn't or are you just kind of stubborn and you
I
don't
wouldn't
wanna
say
take
like
people's-
pride. I just like I want to learn on myself. you know?
Okay,
It's not
okay. So
about,
it's
like,
more about that.
I could do it. I'm a man. I'm gonna put it piece to piece.
No,
it's
not a
like-
man.
Not like that, but like
Cuz I'm a woman,
no,
okay?
no, I get you.
And I did it.
You did it right.
I did do it.
But it's more like I want you to hold my hand during it. I want to do it on myself. I know how to do it, kind of, not really. But this trial and error.
You
and
could have
everything.
YouTube the stuff, man.
I did. I learned what certain things meant and what not to do on certain things. And this one thing I didn't YouTube happened to be the one thing that messed it up.
You
you
gotta
know?
drill a hole into the motherboard, huh?
So now, like, I'm buying new stuff to build it, but yeah, it worked one time, then it didn't work after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep. Yep.
So that's
I'll
that.
be praying for you, man.
Yeah, please,
the
man.
Your
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing too crazy, maybe.
No one donate to that.
5,000.
He needs to learn from his mistakes. Ask for help. It's not bad if you ask for help.
I mean, it was. Yeah.
This is a
probably.
lesson for everybody. Ask for help.
You don't have to do that. Do you? Be yourself. Well, that's me, okay? That's my special
Ah,
appearance.
thank you. First guest. First guest. Way to go. Way to go. Be careful now.
Hey, bro, you're a natural, bro. You're gonna take my spot, dude.
Yeah, you went under there. Yeah. Okay. Let's be careful. Let's be careful.
Follow his Twitch, guys. Help him out. Help a brother out.
Let's Marky. Watch him.
He's okay. He's okay.
I-
You got it.
His back.
Yeah, actually, good at GoFundMe for we find a new
No,
spot.
no GoFundMe. He needs to learn his lesson. And if he would have just asked for help,
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you trying to take my job? Because he seemed pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. He like when he's on his
Mhm.
live stream, he does really good at talking, and he's just starting out, so there's not a lot of people in his chat, but there's a few. Like some of his friends are in there, I'm in there, and he's holding conversation with himself and also
See,
with those who
that's
chat.
hard.
So
That's hard to do. So that's pretty good.
he's a natural. I think we're all naturals at it.
I feel like we're getting better. I mean, there
Yeah,
was the little hiccup in the beginning of me just going off the rails, but
it's okay. It happens.
I feel like the Red Bull has finally just
I am
left my body.
so well. Today we had a really long day.
Yeah,
Actually,
we
though,
did.
we
We
did a
did.
lot of construction
We
work
had to do
today.
some labor work,
Manual labor.
manual labor.
Yeah, using shovels, scooping dirt.
It's for a good cause, though.
Why do you say it like that?
It's for a good cause.
Yeah. So we just had a long day. So now
Long day.
I'm also coming off of my Red Bull.
Yeah,
But
but
are you okay?
you okay back there?
Are you scared to go under?
I stay here now.
He lives there.
He's stuck there.
He lives there.
Man, that was wild. Our first guest.
I know. I didn't
think it was
expect
g-
that.
I
I
was-
did. I thought we were just gonna like next pod we get him a mic. He'll be able to talk and face reveal right away. So
I like it. See. That's what I'm talking about. You just got to do it. Talking about the channel thing, just do it.
I don't know. We'll
Nike, just do it.
No, I don't like Nike.
Oh, let's talk about it. You got your first pair of pandas.
First pair of dunks.
Oh, they were dunks. Well, the pandas, they're called pandas, but they're dunks.
I know they're called pandas, but the like
The colorway are just if you move it, it's all right. Don't worry about it. This is staying in, by the way. This is people.
You're
love
almost there,
this.
you're almost there, you're
People
almost
love
there.
the behind the scenes stuff.
There we
They
go.
love it.
There we go.
You got your first pair from the producer who, for your birthday, got you a pair
Yeah.
of dunks, which are called the pandas.
And I did say
The
that. I
colorway
said
is
the
panda.
only way I would wear a pair of Nike dunks was if someone bought them for me. And he bought them for me.
Elaborate.
Hmm?
Elaborate. Can you elaborate?
I tried them on initially and I was like, wow, these fit pretty okay. I was wearing a fat sock.
What?
I have like thicker socks that I was wearing when I wore them, so I think that's why when initially I was like, "Oh, these fit actually
and they're too
okay."
big.
When I wore a regular sock because of the outfit that I was wearing, I couldn't wear long socks with it just for the outfit purposes, and they hurt my feet so bad. They hurt my feet so bad because they're too big. Yeah.
I was so excited when you got those though, because I want you to. I mean,
I've been wearing Vans since I was like 11.
I've been wearing Vans too for a while, and I stopped wearing Vans and I got into Nike. But I did buy a new pair of Vans
Bro,
with the fat
it's
laces.
crazy, bro.
I got a pair of Vans.
This guy steals my style.
No, I
He's
don't.
still like when I buy a pair of shoes, he's like, "Those are sick, bro. Those are so sick, dude." And then next time he goes to the store, he gets them. Like, really, bro? Like, get your own style. Get your
Bro,
own stuff.
I didn't get the same color. I got like plain white. They look like sneakers.
Like, get that style, but get them in Nike. You know what I mean? Get
Because
away
I
from
miss
me.
buying Vans stuff.
Get away from me.
And I don't. The regular. It's stupid. The regular flat Vans hurt my feet now, and these other ones are like the Nike
You want to
ones.
know why?
Why?
Just because you're getting older.
You want to go there?
Marky, you're still older than me. Regardless of anything you can say, you're older than I am. You'll always be
By
older.
3 years. It's not
Still
much.
older.
Not much.
Still older.
That's fine.
Can you stay up past 12 o'clock?
I'm having a hard time
Yeah.
lately. Holy moly! 10:30 comes around. I'm like, oh man.
There was this one time my parents went out of town. And Mark and his wife, they always like to make sure I'm okay, even though I'm like totally fine. Like I'm not going through anything, you know what I mean? I'm like totally good. Right? And they've always like taken care of me when mom and dad are gone. So they're like, "Mom and dad are gone, you should come over to our house and spend the evenings with us." And I'm like, sure. I mean, I'm fine, but sure, you know. So I went over. We had this plan. We were watching all the screams, right? Like we were doing this. I'm there, and I check the clock. It's 11 o'clock, and both these guys are dying. Like dying. I'm up. I'm like, all right, let's watch the next Scream. It's 11. They're like, yeah, let's do it. It's 11 o'clock. His eyes are closed. His wife, I remember she was laying on the couch behind where I was because I
She
was
was
sitting on a
gone.
beanbag. She was like, I'm
She was
dying.
gone, bro.
I'm dying. I'm like, I'm going home. What the heck is happening? I'm going home.
And we were relieved you were going home because
I know.
we were done.
You can't hang, man.
I can't.
But that was like maybe 3 years ago. So when you turn 30.
Dang, it's going downhill from here.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Downhill. I try to. I'm like, and then I usually tell you, hey, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on. Don't worry, I'm gonna get on.
No, he started on the like beginning of the day. He's like, "We're gaming tonight, yeah, boy, let's go." And I'm like, "Let's go, gold 2." You know what I mean? And then he calls me later. Hey, are you on? I'm like, nah, I'm just like waiting for people to get on. I mean, sometimes I don't get on. I'm tired,
Right.
But I'm like, nah, I'm just kind of just chilling, waiting. I don't think I can do it.
For real, dude.
He's like, I don't think I can do it.
I'm flaking out, but dude,
It's
I'm
alright.
dead tired.
I'm getting used to playing games by myself. Honestly, it's not that bad. I should probably learn. See, and that was the thing. I was like, if I find like a cute story mode
Yeah.
farming game that I do,
Exactly.
I can record that and post that to my YouTube channel.
I think you should just do it. After this podcast, just do it. Go out. It's like, back in the day when you would make a MySpace, someone was helping you do it.
If I
One of
do
those
it though,
things.
that means I have to get involved in social media. And I think that's the part that I'm just also not ready for. You have to promote yourself somehow.
But look,
I know,
look,
but if you would,
let me tell you something. Instagram is not as bad. I've posted gaming stuff. I've gotten a lot of views because it's
but
just
that's not what it's about.
what?
Like I don't care posting on Instagram because we do for our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have like this thing about social media.
Oh, it's just
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, just you in general by yourself.
Yeah.
Like if it's you and me, it's different, but just you by yourself. Oh,
Like I have access to the channel to make posts because I have to be involved in this. But I have Instagram on my phone, but every notification that comes in for Instagram is muted.
Wow.
I only go on like if I want to see like a streamer post something on Instagram. Like that's the only time I'll go.
Oh, so that's when you use that account.
Yeah, or if you need me to post something. So how would I at that point, how would I market it myself? YouTube Shorts, but that can only get you so far.
Facebook?
That's even worse, buddy.
No, that's worse.
That's even
Don't do
worse.
Facebook. I don't even have Facebook. I only do Instagram.
So,
but it's fun.
It is what it is.
But it's so much fun. Like I don't have any. I have like family only following me. I may have. It's fun though, cause I post my other channel, which I do bass videos too, because I play bass. That's fun, just to have those people like. They don't really comment on there. They comment more on YouTube. But at least like it's just fun. I don't know.
See, but that's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about getting yourself out there, posting it where it should be, and that's Instagram. That means if I start a channel, I would need to market myself to become a creator. I'm not saying that I want to get there, but that becomes a part of it.
I'm trying to like distinguish that, and it's really hard. Like
that's something that you got to do, right? If you want to grow, if you want to be bigger, you want to make money from it one day.
Yeah,
you have to market yourself. Like we don't even have TikTok. I feel like if we had TikTok, we would blow up. TikTok's going away. I mean, there's a TikTok ban right now that's in the government or whatever. But like we should have done TikTok because that's where people blow up.
Hey, you got a point.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about marketing. You have to market yourself to be something.
Well, I know like I have Instagram and have X. So I'm on X.
I'm just on X. I'm barely on X.
Because there's a way that you can also make money from X. So I was like, oh, but you have to pay.
Yeah.
You have to pay a premium price.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm really trying here.
What?
To get you to this. Come to the site.
Like I received well, it was a bad angle myself. I received a I believe our producer, he got me like a Bulbasaur that I can build. I was
Mhm.
like, I should just make a video and build that as a video.
Why can't we do it together?
Because you already built yours. First,
Oh,
I
I
wanted to
did.
be a podcast thing, and you're like, bro, I built it, dude.
I
Oh my
did.
gosh. And I'm like,
I did. You're
dude,
right.
like, not wait. Y'all can't hear it, but you might be able to hear it.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
But my niece is going crazy. So yeah, I don't know what we were talking about, but
Yeah, it's that time.
is it that time?
I think so.
I think we talked about everything up to this point.
There's one thing I want to throw in. You know how we love these Redbulls?
Do we?
I had it in my list to talk about. Did you ever try the monk fruit version?
I did.
I liked it.
I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like it?
It's because it's like why I grew to not hate, but not like the sugar-free one anymore. Because of the taste.
You know what?
The
regular one is-
original? Oh, I'm so on it right now, bro.
It's so good.
Wait, which one?
The original.
The original. Like the
even-
flavors are good.
Yeah,
bro.
the flavored
Like,
ones.
the tropical one's good. The watermelon one's good. Juneberry, it's where it's at.
One of my favorite.
Yeah.
But just the regular one, I know, dude. I don't even like the sugar-free ones. But I did enjoy the monk fruit not being too crazy on that like fake sugar taste.
Yeah.
It didn't have
like
too
the Splenda
Ugh.
or the stevia taste.
Like the Celsius one.
Oh,
Energy
no.
drinks, those are disgusting.
I'll never
dude.
do a Celsius ever again. You know that one can has 200 milligrams?
Of sugar.
The biggest
Of
can
caffeine?
yeah. The biggest can of Red Bull, which is the 16 ounce,
Yeah.
which is the biggest you can get, has 187.
So the Celsius has more
Yeah.
caffeine in it.
Nos has like 250.
Those would really wake me up
Yeah.
for real. I haven't had Nos in a
Nos is
long
crazy.
time. But I'm like, if I really need to be awake, I probably need to take one of those.
I really look at the thing where like on the internet it says to not exceed 400 milligrams
Or
of
you're gonna
caffeine
die.
or you're gonna die.
Or get a
That
heart-
guy that died off of the
Panera
Panera
bread.
one, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, heck no. After seeing someone die off of it, heck no. I track my caffeine intake.
Oh my
I really do.
gosh, I try it.
Because then, look, you see this?
It's my heart.
So,
The time
yeah.
end is near. So I face the final curtain. No?
I didn't like that.
You didn't like that one?
I don't think we should do that. I don't think there should be a music
Well,
segment.
guys.
You think we covered everything
No.
up to this point?
I mean, we didn't talk about the Kendrick Lamar thing.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
I mean, why? Might as well. We haven't been on, and when we get back on, we should probably be up to date with everything so we don't revisit.
I'm sorry?
We should be up to date to like where we
Gotcha.
are with all like events that have happened. So like the Super Bowl happened.
I'm just glad the Chiefs lost.
I'm so happy the Chiefs lost, dude. You
I'm
have
so happy.
no idea. I know a couple Chiefs fans, and I don't know what is up with you, Chiefs fan. Listen, you're all probably outside of like football. You're probably really great, and you're probably really good people. But once you're like come out that you're a fan, you're all annoying. You all act annoying.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
No, I'm just glad they lost. I'm not happy the Eagles won, but it was better than the Chiefs.
Well, because we're Cowboys fans, right?
So they're in our division.
I'm not saying we're the best team. We all know the Cowboys aren't the best team until Jerry Jones dies. Like, we all know this. Like, we know.
Dang, that's
Is that a
wild.
bad thing to say? No, because everyone's thinking it,
That's true.
right?
It's the truth.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't
will
make
admit.
he doesn't make the right calls, whatever. Or he makes all the calls.
That's what's killing us right now.
Anyways, yeah, so the Chiefs lost, Eagles won, boring game. It was a blowout, but boring game. I mean,
We were all there for the halftime show.
that's what we were there for. Now, what do you think of the halftime show?
Okay,
Because I've heard so many people talk about it.
let's leave the politics out of that, of course. Let's leave.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just not
We're
get
not-
into
we're
that.
not gonna talk about all
because
that.
that just gets wild and gets worse.
I'm going to talk about it.
Besides that,
Listen, no, I'm just kidding.
It's gonna be huge.
No, stop. We're not talking about the politics.
Sorry. No politics, okay? Politics aside. It's rap music, okay? Everybody's complaining because it's rap.
He was the first. He was the first rap artist, right? To do. They were saying that he was the first rap artist to do the Super Bowl. They were saying he was the first of something.
How is he the first if Eminem and all them did it a few years
This
back?
is what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
Okay, back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
It's rap music, okay? People were looking forward to it because he did Not Like Us because of Drake.
Absolutely.
And that's what they were hoping for. And we got that,
Yes.
okay? That's all everybody cared about.
This is true.
They didn't care about the political words and the what he had to say politically. They just wanted to know if he was going to say that thing that did Drake. Okay?
A minor.
A minor. All the lines, okay?
Mhm.
He said all the lines.
Say Drake.
I thought it was a great show.
Really?
I enjoyed it. Like, to me, I was like, yeah, this is great. I thought the camera work was great. The dancers were great. The
Whoa, buddy.
like, you know,
I'm not a
I'm
fan.
saying the crip walking.
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams.
Bro.
Like, I didn't really need that, but it was fine. It's rap music, and people were saying this is horrendous. It's, oh my gosh, this is, guys. It's rap music. What do you expect? It's a culture thing.
Okay.
People love rap music.
Okay.
Okay,
Listen, Not Like Us.
hold on, and remember, it was just that. People were trying to make it so much more political, and there was political stuff in it. And I mean, the
Yeah.
president was there and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, the people just cared about him rapping the line. That's all they cared about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So if that's what you're gonna, if that's your take on it,
That's
right?
my take.
That you're saying that it was a good performance, though.
Yes, it was.
It was a good performance.
Yes.
Okay.
In my eyes, it was. Because I like Kendrick, though. I'm a Kendrick fan.
Right. I like Kendrick too. I don't listen to rap. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I can give the rapping part of it. I don't think I can give a true honest opinion because people are gonna be like, you don't even listen to rap, which I don't. But Kendrick is really cool. I've listened to Kendrick songs. Not Like Us was obviously the thing that I was waiting for. But if we look at it prospectively as a show, no, it was not the best show. It was not a great show. It was a good show. It was really good. He did good. You know, camera work was good. Music was banging. Let's go. Serena Williams did the crip walk. Cool. But it wasn't a great show. It wasn't
Why?
crazy. Like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh. Like, at the end of the show, we were like, we all knew what we came for.
But why? Why are you saying that?
Why?
Why was a bad show in your eyes?
I didn't say it was a bad show.
You just said it was a bad
No,
show.
I said it was a good show, but it wasn't a great show. Where everyone's like bumping up that Kendrick did like the biggest thing, which he didn't. I think that there are better Super Bowl halftime performances that we've seen. Rihanna killed it last year.
Okay, you're right.
But I'm talking about a great show. He didn't put on a great show. He put on a show for Not Like Us. That's what he did. He really did.
Like to hype up that song.
He put on a concert. Rihanna put on a show. That's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
He did good, but he wasn't great. It wasn't Super Bowl halftime show worthiness. I don't think so. Truly. Then again, though, I don't listen to rap. I wasn't excited for all the songs like everybody else was. But if you listen to the crowd, what song were they most excited for?
Not Like Us.
The one that has the beef with Drake, right?
Yeah.
That's all that show was
No, yeah.
there for.
No, that's what at the end of the day, you're right on that part.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my opinion on.
No,
that-
absolutely.
that it was rap. It was good. I don't know, because people were so hyped with the Eminem one, and when he came out during that Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and all the West Coast people were so hyped when he came out, and he had the whole stage this time around where it was like, dang, that was pretty sick.
He didn't bring out all he brought out was what
SZA.
and she did great too, but like I felt like I needed like more SZA. Like the hype was just around the one song, which was what sucks, right? Because that's
Yeah.
what people are gonna look at Kendrick for now, right? They're like,
Right.
even though you guys probably know Kendrick for whatever else, but right now, people are gonna know Kendrick for just that song, which sucks because he's a great rapper. He produces great music, but that's all that was. The Super Bowl halftime show was not like us. You know what I mean?
But that's what people wanted.
But when Rihanna came out, and I'm only using Rihanna because she's not in the same, but she's generally I think that their styles are kind of the same,
Right.
right? They're like I would put them in the same
I
route.
think-
She did great, and everyone knew all
Yeah.
her songs, and she was hype, and it was hype. Her dancers were hype.
Well, it's because she hadn't been doing music for a long time too.
But
There was
he
the-
just came back too. I feel like he wasn't putting out bangers for a while until this beef came out.
No, you're right. No, you're right on that.
You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying?
Because he had an album before that, and it didn't do as good as this next
Right.
album.
Right.
I mean, people are gonna say, "Well, you weren't listening." It wasn't doing good.
There's always gonna be those people though, right?
Yeah, that are just pure Kendrick fans that listen to everything. I mean,
Right.
I tried to listen to the last album he did, and I was like, it's all right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think people took it more serious than it should have been. It was not like us. It was just for that song,
Yeah.
and because he dissed Drake, and it's good television.
Yeah.
At that point.
But you're right. Like most of the show was political. Most of the show was like revolved around, which okay, like they're whatever. But it's like this show was like it didn't like want me to like what got me out of my chair was not like us. He didn't even do swimming pools, bro.
I know. I was waiting for the
He
older
didn't even
song.
do like an older song
Yeah.
that like Money Trees is such a good
Oh,
song.
Money Trees, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah. Or what's the other one? Blank Don't Kill My Vibes.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That
I'm
that
a sinner
who's probably gonna sin. That's what I'm
again.
saying. Like,
Lord, forgive me.
it was not about his music or his lifetime of music.
It was for not like
it was
us.
it was about what is
Okay.
present with me
I
now.
agree.
So it wasn't a great show. He did good. I'm not saying he did bad.
But as far as the show itself,
show,
it
I did-
wasn't like good.
Mm-mm.
I can get on.
Yeah. I'm not dissing him.
I feel like as far as like the culture of rap, I thought it was good.
Okay.
As far as like if you're a Kendrick fan, you like rap, it was good on that level.
Yeah.
As far as entertainment value, maybe it wasn't fully there. As far as
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like I think that for me the one of the biggest one was the Eminem one. I did like that one, but I feel like the coolest one was when it was Bruno Mars, Beyonce, and I'm not a big Beyonce fan.
Yeah.
And Coldplay came out,
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
That one was, I thought was one of the better ones.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I'm like, oh yeah, like
I agree with
because
that.
Bruno was hot at that time. Who doesn't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Beyonce was, of course, popular.
Yeah.
Coldplay was a weird choice, but it's because they had a song. He had a song with Beyonce.
Yeah.
So that made sense. But I'm like,
Yeah.
and then it was just, and then Chad Smith had that crazy drum set with all the.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sick,
Yeah.
and it was cool, So
So why not have SZA have a bigger part in it? Why not have another creator come out with Kendrick?
honestly,
You know what I mean?
I thought because the Lil Wayne and Kendrick beef, right? Because Lil Wayne's from New Orleans, they should have had Lil Wayne do the halftime show.
That's what I heard.
But
yeah, I heard people
because
are mad about
Kendrick
that
had a lot of steam because of Not
Mhm.
Like Us, that's why they announced.
Why
it.
would people push for Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne has a lot of hits.
No, he has a lot of hits, but he's also if you watch interviews of him, he doesn't even know half his music. You know what I mean? He's not like extremely passionate about his music to where he can remember half the stuff he writes about or
What?
things like that. Yeah, watch interviews with him and he says I don't know, like when I go perform somewhere, I have to pull up Google and look at my own lyrics
dang.
and read like
I didn't
so
know
he
that.
has no like Kendrick is passionate about what he's writing about, what he's saying and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's politically driven though too. Some of the
Not yes, but
some of it is
right. So, but Lil Wayne,
I thought
he's
that-
making songs about
okay, right.
smoking doobies and women, right?
Excuse me.
And like all that stuff that you're just like we're kind of past that.
Can you explain what a doobie is?
So guys, when you no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I don't understand the Lil Wayne thing. They were saying Lil Wayne and whoever's under Young Money, someone else who's under Young Money.
Juvenile.
They were saying that Lil Wayne should have came out with somebody. I can't remember the
I
name.
thought he was gonna bring Lil Wayne out. I don't think they have a song together, but I thought for sure, like, squash the beef, bring him out. It's New Orleans, but he didn't do that. So
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, Kendrick doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
I was like,
He wants to
oh,
squash the beef. He wants to write about it.
yeah.
He wants to make millions off of it. I know we're coming into an end, but I think another thing we should talk about real quick is Beyonce winning
Oh my god.
the Grammys. And I think this is wonderful because I'm a huge Billie Eilish fan. She got nominated for, I think, 7. Is it the Grammys?
Yes.
7 Grammys and walked away with none. Beyonce is a wonderful person. But, and I'll agree, the big hype about Beyonce is that she hasn't won an album of the year.
Right.
And I'll agree that there have been some banger albums from her.
Mhm.
I'll agree.
Lemonade was.
She didn't deserve the country one.
I agree.
She didn't deserve it. She hopped into that category because she wasn't winning in her category. And she took that award away from someone who's actually a country
Come on.
artist.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
I don't know who the other country people were, right? No, him
No,
too.
not Post Malone.
No.
I didn't even listen to that country album.
He's also hopping over into an album that, I mean, a category that isn't initially his. That's not where he started. But I think
The
he's
country album? It's not good, bro. Okay, send them to me. And
he
I'll-
has the whole.
I have the whole album and I haven't listened.
And
I agree 100% about Beyonce.
wow, what do you think about her winning?
I think it was.
What did she win over Billie Eilish at the end? Did she won? Oh, it was album of the year, right?
It was album of the year. They only did it because Jay-Z said something the last Grammys. That's the only reason, to keep good in good faith. And
Do you think she really cried?
no, it was all fake.
You think so?
Honestly, it was like, it was just for a publicity stunt to keep it all together. And I'm like, no one was listening to that album except for the one song that went viral on TikTok.
This ain't Texas.
Yeah.
Woo!
But the thing is that you don't do country music. I'm like, I don't remember who was in the country. But who cares? There's the CMAs. They have their own award show, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The Grammys. I mean, Grammys do matter.
No, Grammys matter.
Grammys matter, but what I'm saying is the CMAs is just as big as the Grammys for the country artists.
I agree.
So it's like, okay, you won here, but you won't win at the CMAs.
I wonder if she feels like she accomplished something if she because she won.
didn't though.
No, I wonder if she feels like she accomplished something just because she got a Grammy. Like, she couldn't win a Grammy. Of course, there's other factors to it, right? Taylor Swift probably shouldn't have won some of the things that she won, but because has a high following, that's why she won. Right?
No one listened to that album though, right?
The new, but I'm talking about previous years.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm talking about previous years when I don't remember who she went up against for Lemonade, which I think it was Taylor
It
Swift.
was that year.
I think so. I
So
don't
someone
know for
wanted
sure.
to push pull a Kanye.
I don't remember for sure, but it's like, do you really feel good with yourself if you're winning a Grammy that's not really your category? Like, just because you made a last minute switch, oh, now I deserve an album of the year.
And a lot of people go country because country is huge. So if you got like that guy, another what a whiskey. He was at the CMAs. What was his name?
Oh,
He had the dreads.
yes.
He actually performed at the CMAs.
He goes, oh my,
Yes.
my Lord.
Yes. He
Yes, I know
actually
what song. I
performed at
can't
the
think of-
CMAs. So what that tells me, if you get invited to CMAs, you're kind of in with the country crowd, which is majority, white folk.
Yes.
I'm
No, I
not
know.
putting race in it. I'm just saying that's what a majority is. Like,
Oh my gosh, that's not what I'm saying either. I'm not saying she didn't deserve
no.
it because she's.
What I'm saying is that this is not your category.
Mm-hmm.
You're only in here because country is big,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only way you can kind of pigeon your way home to
Yeah.
get something to win.
Yep.
And that's what she did.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like, it's kind of like, oh, well, to keep nice, we're just going to give you the award. That's pretty much what it was.
Do you know any other songs off of that country album that Beyonce put out? Do you know any other songs from that country album that Beyonce put out besides that? This Ain't Texas.
No, I don't.
How many songs from the Billie Eilish album do you know?
Birds of a Feather, the one
Her
that's
big ones.
the ones in French, the title that's in French.
Okay, do you know her big ones?
Wildflower. Oh wait, you're talking about that album?
Like the ones that went popular that she hit number
Lunch. I would say Blue because I like Blue, but I don't think it was Blue.
So I think she had at least 3 songs that went like she put out to the public for those to be her ones that are
Like singles that
to
right.
grab people in to listen to the
Right.
album, right? And I think she had 3 of those. So I think it's Wildflower, I think it's Birds of a Feather. Birds of a Feather hit number 1, by the way. Like it hit number 1 on the charts for so long. She was number 1 for so long. If I'm not mistaken, she had 500 billion listeners
Wow.
on her album, and for that specific album she made, Hit Me Hard and Soft.
Yeah.
And Beyonce didn't even hit half of that. I think she had
See, that
mostly
doesn't-
like 3.
See, that's how you know
1
that
billion.
they were just trying to appease that whatever fan base.
My statistic may be incorrect, so whoever wants to correct me, that's fine. But
Fact check.
But they did come out with saying that Billie Eilish had way more listeners for this album, and people really love
It's just
this
what
album.
people want to listen to, bro. You can't be mad at people that because they don't want to listen to Beyonce's Crunchy album.
Crunchy.
Did I say Crunchy?
Yeah.
Country album.
Yeah.
I slur my words too much.
Maybe it's just me being biased because I'm a huge Billie Eilish
but
fan.
everybody could tell.
Yeah.
And you could tell she was like, oh my gosh, I won an award because my husband said something and was getting mad because I'm a sore loser and I didn't win. Like, make people don't want to listen to your music.
Yeah, it's like J-Lo trying to like be upset at everybody that no one wants to come to her tours anymore. Like J-Lo, you're so like old now. You're they're new artists.
Yeah, and the thing is, just sometimes you got to probably hang up the mantle. Take a few years off. Well, that was the thing. She did take a few. Well, no, she had a few albums back to back. Beyonce, the country one was a big one, and people were like, "Oh my gosh!" And the thing is, you would see now people now all of a sudden say, "Oh, yeah, this album definitely should have won." I'm like, you weren't even listening to the beginning. You only listen now because it's controversy.
Yeah.
But they're all the big Beyonce fans that do listen to it. I'm like, that will say, "Oh yeah, it won," but I'm like, let's be honest. Billie Eilish should have won majority of those awards.
I agree.
She had the fan
With the
base.
few in there was like Selena Carpenter that won some.
You mean Sabrina Carpenter?
What did I say?
You said Selena Carpenter.
Dang. I don't really like listening to music though.
But yeah, that one makes sense too.
Because she has a big following right now too, and she has a lot of hits that are putting out. Her concerts are huge.
Yep.
Not as big as Taylor Swift. I mean, and Taylor Swift, she's already won a lot and she's already put out a lot.
I mean, her tours are crazy too.
Yeah, and like because she didn't win is probably because I don't know. I don't know if she deserved to win. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan either, but I'm just like, really, Beyonce? I rather would have taken Taylor Swift over Beyonce. If it was gonna be someone that beat out Billie Eilish, because I'm a fan,
right?
You gotta back it up with how many people are streaming that service or streaming that song or streaming that album. You know what I mean? And that's what it is for me. So Sabrina Carpenter makes sense to me for the things that she won, right? It makes sense to me. I don't know who else was big on that list. I don't know who other artists were on that
I'm
list.
trying to think. I know.
But I know it was a lot of women driven like artists that were like for the
because they try to throw Post Malone in there. They try to throw.
I think he's past his time too of winning like big awards and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's just chilling.
Yeah,
he's not doing much.
But I don't know if he's trying to win awards.
Yeah, that's true too. Like, I don't know. For me, like, I don't know if it's me like being so removed. Like, do you really care about the Grammy? Winning a Grammy? Like, is that even a big thing now? Like, it goes to
for a musician, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You
gotta think about the people who want to work with you later, right? And they're like, "Wow, this is a Grammy award winning."
This kind of like this is kind of off topic, but it kind of mixes it. You look at like Cenat, right?
Okay.
Who's in this world over here, but is trying to go into this whole like celebrity world of Because he
Yeah,
he
that's
was
right.
at the Grammys.
Mm-hmm. He was.
He was at the Grammys.
He got to stream it. He's the first streamer that got to
Exactly.
stream the red carpet.
I feel like that has more impact than actually the people there at the Grammys, the famous people there at the Grammys. Him being there has more of an impact because of he's
His
just
following.
streaming and his following than those people at the actual Grammys.
I agree.
And winning a Grammy.
I agree. Because it's also something that they've spoken on, like, I don't know who they is, but I've heard that why not invite more streamers? Why not invite that audience? If you
Mhm.
want your award show, your this or that not to die, invite what's big right now, and that's streaming, that's content creation. Those are those kinds of people.
Exactly.
Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, all these people, they're so big. Why not have them there? Sometimes they make a ruckus.
No, they do make a ruckus, but
Like,
the thing is like,
Don't get Aiden Ross on there.
well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Don't
the
get
con-
XQC on there.
The controversial people that people don't want around, that makes sense. Or that doesn't, I mean, they
Yeah.
have a big following, but they have a big following because they're controversial.
Yeah.
But like
Kai Cenat, I remember him saying like all the people he wanted to meet. Billie Eilish was one of them. He wanted to meet
he met Kanye West.
he met Kanye West. He met all these people that he's like, when he was younger, he was like, these people are still my idols. I want to go to the Grammys to meet them. I don't want to go to the Grammys and cause ruckus.
And how many viewers were watching his stream?
I actually don't know. Do you know?
I don't know, but imagine all the people
Yeah.
watching his stream, and that probably had more impact than the Grammys.
I agree.
So it's like, at that point you have this medium? Do you really need something like the Grammys?
Yes,
I
you do.
understand the accomplishment,
You do.
but I'm like,
Because those people spent all that time making their album, making their music
but you-
for you and I to listen to react to,
okay,
to make content off of. Those people work extremely hard. I'll be annoying, and they deserve that.
okay,
Okay, they do.
all right.
She deserved album of the year.
I think so too.
I'm really
I
sad
think
about it.
you're right. Dang, I didn't even know you were going to talk about that.
I didn't think about it until we talked about something
Yeah.
else. I don't remember. But yeah. I just want to bring that up because that was pretty crazy. That was something big that happened. I think we're in award season right now, too, by the way.
What award?
Because I think Oscars are coming up. They have like the ones for like, yeah, we're in award season.
Oh no,
The movie
Emmys.
ones, yeah. There's like a couple that are.
Oscars, gosh.
Listen, I don't know.
It's always weird movies that no one watched.
I don't know, dude.
You have to be like in a certain group when it comes to the Oscars.
I guess. But yeah,
I don't know.
cool. That's all I wanted to touch on.
Sun's getting real low.
I don't like this whole Red Hulk thing you're trying to do.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
What did I call Natalia? I called her name is Natasha.
But you said Natalia?
I called her Natalia. I think I'm good. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm getting hungry.
Oh, you're getting hungry.
Yeah.
Our guest is probably hates that chair he's sitting in.
I know.
Can't feel my butt.
He can't feel his bunions.
Bunions.
But
Well, let's do our final goodbyes.
it's so weird. You make it so weird.
Why do I make it weird?
Let's do our final goodbyes.
I'm just
And now
the end is near.
Yeah, we're not gonna do all that.
The final curtain.
Guys, it's been so awesome coming back.
Yes.
I know we've had a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on. I'm sure there's some other things that'll kind of spill through the cracks that we need to catch up on, but
Yeah.
for the most part, that's what we've been doing for the last 2 months. Taking a rest, thinking about what we can do to come back,
Defying gravity.
and watching Wicked a lot. And we really appreciate you guys hanging on, tuning in, liking and subscribing. Yeah, but I think that's it. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later, guys.
Later.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.